Hey guys, welcome back to Factorio Recursion. Last time we killed a heck of a lot of aliens, and we expanded our empire almost by double, or maybe even more than double. Last time we had all of this already, and then I took all of that. Yeah, I would say double or a little more, but it's not protected by walls. There's no power out there, there's no radars, so we can't zoom in and see what's going on like this. How's this tree doing? I can check because I got a radar. So that's the first thing we're going to do. We're going to set up power lines. My inventory is full. We're going to set up walls and turrets. And I have some roboports. I'll leave a few of my construction robots there to repair things if they ever get attacked. And then after that, we are going to set up a water depot area to fill us up with tons of water in an organized fashion so we can bring it in via train in large quantities. Going to do that over there. We'll get to that in a bit. First, let's run down here and plop down some power lines. I've got a blueprint book. We'll be getting rid of these walls as soon as we expand our situation just a bit. I had a spot picked out. Yeah, I think here is going to work. Thank you, robots. I can't wait to get research going again so that we can up our robot speed. That will help so much. Need to take over this guy first. 16 million iron ore we're never going to use. Oh, well. Not a big deal. And what I'll probably do, we'll do this part on camera. And I'm going to do all the rest off camera because it's going to take a while. And it's going to be a bit fiddly running around and putting down all of the power poles. One thing we will do, though. Here, let's go ahead and put this all the way to the ocean. Come on, guys. I am way faster than you. Currently, I've got 11 of these legs. Maybe that's a bit overkill because these guys cannot keep up. Okay, now we're at the ocean. But I have the ones up here spaced out in a fairly specific manner. Let's run back here to the center line where pretty sure I have a radar already. If you look up on the map, you can see the outline of where radars have coverage and don't. So we're going to space out the vertical ones right now. And then we're going to go up one of those vertical ones until we get to, yeah, right here. Okay, so here. Good. Yeah. Okay, and then the one on the left will just be a remainder. So right here, we will take this one north and south. Does that work out? Yeah, okay, we're not blocked by that little bit of water. I had to juke that lake. Could have filled it in, but it's not really worth it. I only want to use landfill for when we absolutely need it. And we want to preserve the natural environment as much as possible so that when the aliens are all dead, we can move in our settlers and we can install some nice suburbs. Take that, aliens. Yeah, pollution first, then suburbs. Which one is worse? I'm not exactly sure. Okay, all the way up to the top. And then we'll go over to the side again. Almost there. Okay, we are at the top. And I think we will just turn this one to the left. Oop. Okay, like this. And go until we get to the narrowest part, and then we will install our... Maybe I should stay... Well, I don't know. I'm trying to optimize... How do I optimize these slow robots? Do I stay close to where they need to go? Maybe it doesn't make that big of a difference. Okay, now we're right here. Let's go a little bit farther. Maybe until we hit the coast, and then we'll go diagonally up from there. That's probably good. Because that is just about as narrow as it's going to get. Okay, right here. Then we will switch to my walls, which are right there. Yeah, okay, that connects. And that's as far over as that turret will go. And we'll place all of the turrets. And how do these they overlap like that? Overlap the power lines. Thank you, guys. If you could please go a little bit faster. Please. Please. Faster, robots. Really need to get that research. It's, I guess, one side effect of completely taking down your base and trying to pack it inside a Factorissimo building. It takes a long time to get your research and all that stuff back up and running. So many things to try to design. And then we turn it on and it's going to go nuts, I hope. Hopefully. Okay, there we go. So that's set up. There is a little bit of a gap here, I guess. Can aliens really run through there? They shouldn't be able to, but I'll just... Gonna do some extra things like that just in case. Alright, so the power pole network is all distributed. All of the turrets have been placed down. Here's what it looks like. Got a little bottleneck there, little bottleneck there. Had to go around a lot of the lakey stuff, but we've got a huge wall of turrets right here. Bablam! We're going to take over this crude oil guy in just a bit. But first, it's time to set up the water depot. There's a couple different ways we can go about doing this, so let's fill in just a little bit. So we're going to be using the water pumps, well, actually, technically called offshore pumps. These things pump out a certain amount of water, and we know that we need about 2 of these pumps worth of throughput, and you can see as there it says pumping speed 12,000 per second. This guy does, it's not oh yeah, 1,200 per second. It is there. It is on there. I didn't think it was on there, but it looks like it is. We zoom into here. We've got 2 of these guys with water and 2 of those guys with oil. So we need to equal that amount of throughput at a minimum. Maybe we'll go a little bit over just to make sure we always have enough. We never run out. At least the bottleneck won't be here. So what we need actually is 20 of these. Because it takes 10 of these to equal 1 of those pumps. Let's actually go up here to the north. So let's just count. 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that's 10. We could do it that way and just double that or more than double that. Or we can, let's see, let's get this guy. Let's make him smaller. We're going to fill in this guy basically out to here. So I've got a little bit of room to play with to try out some things. Oh, that's a very small line. Okay, so if we wanted these guys, I think we can fill in a little bit more. I just want to, because once we fill this in, there's no going back. Okay, I think we can do even one more. Yeah. Okay, so we could make a double row like that. And have it be like this. So when we have these guys here, we could have an underground pipe, underground pipe, underground pipe, but this is as dense as we could make it, so we're missing underground pipes. And we could have a guy on the other side to do this kind of thing. And now we fill in 100%. Now, is that a good idea? I'm not sure it is, or if it's really going to help anything, because they're going to be going into the tanks for storage, and the tanks only have 1 entry point per 3 spaces, so maybe it doesn't even help. Maybe the every other is okay. How else would we combine them to get them into... Yeah, because they only have 1 input. What if we... Would this be any different if we separated these by a space? Let's get rid of that for a second. If we separated that by a space, and then... I guess we could use these 2, and those 2. And then these could be kind of led off in this direction, so we push everything in one direction. That might be okay. Now we've got 4, but still, if you look at how dense these are, with this design, we might be going to 1-to-1. I'm not sure. This design is cool to have a double-sided water pump thing. I'm not sure it's really going to be necessary, though, because of how far spread out we will need the water tanks to be. Alright, so here's a little idea on how to compact these and move them through the different containers with pumps to push them all in one direction out to our train. This guy supplies 8, so if we use this design, we would need 3 of these. We need at least 20 of these offshore pumps to equal the throughput we need in our base. Let's grab a blank blueprint, and let's just lay it out a couple times, see what it looks like. So right there, we need 1 space because those offshore pumps need the space. And then like that. Okay, I think that's good. Can I reverse that? Yeah, I can, just by clicking on it. And then let's get rid of those. Okay, so we want to push everything to the middle. That looks okay. And just for reference, let's grab a railroad track and let's just lay out the size of the train to see maybe we don't need this as spread out as I'm thinking. So we are going to have a stop like there. Okay, and then you snap. And then we will have 4 of these. So that is about the distance. Something like that. Yeah, okay. So that means that we will want from here, we want him to go to the right. So we want to pump like that. And this guy we want to pump like that. And these guys a pump like that. And then everything should push. And of course we'll have to power it because it's not powered. Move it to the left over to this line so that's closer. And a little while later, voila, here is the finished design. We just need to add a little train stacker to this side. That's not the right one. Yeah, this is the one I want. Basically, the same thing that is in the other side. I think I can even do... Let's actually back it up a bit. And then move that. Let's get rid of this guy. Similar to what same tracker, stacker guy I made up there. It's going to hold 5 trains plus that one, so I guess we'll have 6. Should be good, and then we'll have to connect up the power as well as the rails. I think what I'm going to do, once we finish off this coal patch, we will reroute the train tracks. So I think we're going to have the train tracks go down this way and then split off, because they're also... Is that an alien? What is that? Or is it an oil patch? I might have to go investigate closer. Now I don't see anything suspicious. Red. There must be a worm or something, right? What else would be red? Okay, we're going to have to go look at that in a minute. But we'll connect up the power and the rails as well. We should back a track over to this way. And I think I've got a... Yeah, I got this blueprint. For what we're doing with the oil and the water. Are these spaced properly so I can just overlay them on top of what I already have? I think so. Oh no. Okay, what if I rotate it this way? Oh, they're off by half a block. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, so I just have to make a different one, I guess. Actually, if we do it like this... Okay, and I guess do that again. Which one was it? Yeah, it's fine. It just adds a few extra lights, whatever. So just a few more rails to hook up, and then we can move on to the oil guy. Okay, you're hooked up. You are hooked up, and then we need to hook up these guys as well, the power system, so that the pumps work. Right there. There we go. We have power! Hooray! And our train is getting loaded with speed. Although I guess these guys... Oh yeah, these guys were not full because these pumps were not on. So this is loaded in real time from our pumps. And then it will be unloading, I guess, at the same speed on the other side back at the base. We're not actually going to launch this guy here, though, because I don't have any coal with me, so I don't have any power. I'm going to set up both the oil and the water stuff first, and then we'll set them all off at the same time. Let's put one more signal there, and I guess, yeah, that's fine. All right, on to the oil. So the oil's going to be down here. It's going to look fairly similar, except that we're not going to have the offshore pumps. We're going to have these pump jacks. Going to have to hook up all of the pipes and then send them to basically the same storage kind of guy. The same train stop will work for both of these, just, minus the offshore pumps, like I said. And so this should be pretty straightforward. Hook this guy up, lay down the train stacker to keep stuff off of the network when it's not being used. And we should be in business to start making more nukes, so next time I want to expand, we can do it way faster. Well, guys, our water and oil problems are about to be solved, taken care of for quite a long ways. We want to go to recursion/water until your cargo is empty. Then go to the outpost and stay there until you are full. Very simple. Shift right click the wagon there. Oh, actually, should we change the color to something more watery? Maybe we should do that. Something kind of bluey. Maybe a light blue, so we'll up these guys. Maybe a little bit lighter. That look kind of watery. Maybe a little bit darker. Okay, be really finicky. Maybe don't be so finicky. Let's just get on with it. That's really light blue, though. It doesn't really... Oh, hang on. Hang on. Yes, we're onto something. Okay, so there we go. Shift right click. Shift left click. Left click. Left click. Left click. Left click. And give them some fuel. 58 should be fine, because they're all going to... Well, they're not going to stay here for very long, but they'll pick some up on their next section, or their next pass through. Put you to manual. Let's not be in the way. Put you to manual. Actually, let's get out of the way before it moves. Manual. 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 Good. Okay, then we're going to do the same thing. And this right now, by the way, this says... oil, because we switched them, but that should fix itself. They're all technically empty. They just still have the old icons. Then we want to do the same thing with you. You've got the oily guy. Let's change your color as well. We want some kind of brown and ugly. Actually, that right there is really good. Okay. And convert. Okay, lovely. We can, I guess we'll do fuel first, and then we'll turn them to automatic. There we go. Okay. Automatic. 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 And with this, we should be able to basically be back to making everything except stuff that requires stone. I am out of stone, so if we run out of things like... if we run out of railroads, then that will become a problem. Okay, he just cleared the station. Here comes the next one. Normally they'd be hanging out here for quite a while, but these guys are not. The last oil guy just took off. There goes one of the water guys. Or actually, these are the oil guys. The other ones are the water guys. I'm still getting confused because they're using the old icons. And let's go check out how they're doing. Soon enough, we will be making rocket fuel, so they'll be moving a lot faster. Here they are filling up. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why do you have 5? Okay, you're never going to fill up, and I can't get rid of you from here. I must have... That was the last one that was still in the station from the old design. 1, 2, 3... Yes, I changed it, but I never updated it. Aha. All right, let's see if the same thing happened with the oil. I don't think it did. Look how far away they have to go. That's right, we're going to have a lot of trains anyway. Okay, now these guys are fine. Here's all the network of pump jacks. There another one comes in. It'll take a while for them to back up, and eventually they will be backed up here, not there. And they are still filtering out of here one at a time. All right, let me go fix the water guy, and then we will check up on it after it's been operating a while, make sure everything's running smoothly. Well, I've been watching it a little while and did a few little minor corrections, and everything is running swimmingly, and everything's going well. The fuel situation has backed up. We're now full of the crude oil and the water. We're using a lot more power all of a sudden because we're making stuff. In fact, if we run inside here to the base... there's probably going to be a lot going on. Well, not here. Well, yeah, there's a little bit here. Robots are doing their thing. Fantastic. But if we head into here... Oh, look at that. Red circuits. Blue circuits. It's lovely. Things are being made. What were we needing before that we didn't have? Yes. Nuclear missiles. There's a fresh supply of uranium-235. So that I always do this. Check the map from within here. You just get this little thing. We can now kill the aliens with reckless abandon. So the oil in the water is taken care of. The only thing left that we really need is the stone, and I think we can save that for a little while. I think what we might do next time is we might start setting up some of the, like, the super duper throughput research and rocket stuff. Yeah, let's do that next time. Hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.